Hey Virgo, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings, so we take what works, we leave what doesn't, as with everything in life. If I don't catch your storyline or wavelength on this reading, go check your other major placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also, if you get something out of it, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. It helps other people find the channel and it gives me a little thrill. And we're starting with the Oracle cards, Oracle Mystical Moments, and then Moonology and Work Your Light for an intuitive vibe of where we might be going today. And then we'll move on to the Golden Tarot this week for a more traditional tarot spread. All right, anything from my monster deck? Okay, no, that would take all day. Anything else? Okay, I'll just grab one. Cut the deck. Oh no, we've got what we need here. Actually, I didn't realize how many came out before. So, uh-oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Huh. So there's some communication, quiet on the communication front, feeling a little stuck, maybe ghosted, stranded, but in the end, we just say yes. So here we have listen. So this is some deep listening. This always reminds me of the rooting meditation where you bring, the roots down into the earth and you, really connect with the earth that way. But there is a sense of burial for resurrection, a sense of quietness, of rest, of deep, deep listening. I want to say to the earth, but also to your intuition, to other people, just some really deep listening going on here. Sort of going, she's going like subterranean. She's a little bit buried here. And she's connected, she's connecting her mind with all of the roots, with the whole earth. I don't know how to express this. There's like a way we can connect with each other and listen to each other that is sort of has to do with the roots and has to do with finding our, going deep into the roots and listening. So that rooting meditation is really important and coming in very clearly here. And how it relates to burial is then we come up and we grow with what we've gotten from this deep listening, from this deep understanding, and this quietness, this quiet listening to ourselves, to our inner self. Your inner self could be does have something to say to you. And there's a deep listening and a quietness and almost a burial of removing yourself from all of this and what's going on, even going more grounded than thoughts, than thoughts, but more of feelings and more of those grounded feelings. And that card's coming in real funky up here. So then we have like a bird. So you do want to communicate. You want to communicate something, but you're holding back. You're looking towards the future. You have something. It's a big something. This is not a tiny little bird. We have our throat chakra being represented here multiple ways. So we have something that we really want to communicate and really want to bring forward, but we're holding back. We're withholding right now. Maybe we want to do more listening, more connection, more understanding. But we are looking to the future and we want to talk and we want to communicate so much. But we are holding it back. We're refraining. We're not quite ready yet to communicate, but we want to. There is something there. Then we have 44, stranded here. This is my a little bit ambitious at some point, but not knowing where to go from here, not feeling a little stuck. So this is the story that I have completely made up in my head. Probably not completely. I think there's evidence for this story here. So this little guy, he was really excited about sailing and wanted to go sailing and really wanted to do something. So substitute anything. You really wanted to do something, really excited, really gung-ho. All this water came in. He went and wanted to sail the waters, the ideas, the feelings, the emotions, wanted to sail all that. The water's receded, thought he was landing someplace, instead ended up in a tree, and now he's stranded. There might be a sense here of being really stuck. We have a rainbow here representing that you're not going to be in this situation forever. This is not eternal. You're going to get out of this situation. There may be a sense of needing to cut some losses here, needing to, how are we going to get this boat down? We might be able to get you down. I know we can get you down, but this boat might be a loss. And you might just have to take a loss here, and you might have to cut yourself free. There's a sense of feeling ungrounded. There's this, you're grounded, but you're not really. You're neither in the ocean nor are you on the ground. It's just feeling stranded, not sure what you're going to do, what you need to do now, not sure how to get out of the situation that you appear to be in now. So you will not be in the situation forever. Help is on the way. The Coast Guard's coming, or maybe it's the Air Force. We don't even know. Help's on the way here, because you're pretty high up here, and you may need to cut some losses to get out of it. You will get out of the situation, but it may not be with your boat. That boat may just be a pleasant memory or whatever kind of memory that you leave, that you have to leave behind, something that has to be left behind in order for you to move forward. So this could be why you're holding back communication, because you may not know where you're at or how to deal with the situation. It just is going to require a lot of deep listening. And I think the deep listening comes in with listening to yourself, listening to the quieter we get, the louder that inner voice can get. So I see just a lot of silence right here as you sort of contemplate your situation and how to move forward from here, because I don't think you know how. And then we have this, one of my favorite cards. Yes, 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 yes. Just say yes. Yep. Just say yes. There's nothing else. You may have examined a situation from all sides. That's a little bit of what's going on here. You really see where... you may have examined a situation from all sides, and this is saying yes to life, saying yes to something that makes you feel more alive. And you may need to come into that deep listening to really figure out how to get out of the situation and how to say yes to what does make you come alive, what does make you feel... what brings you into flow, what makes you feel connected. It's making sure we're saying yes to those things. I want to say maybe the wind died down here and this is where you ended up. Right, yeah, okay. All right, Virgo. Okay. This is your past, your present, your inner landscape, what's at issue, your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, and so then we have, in your recent past, the Nine of Swords. This is... oh yeah, I'm so excited to see this card. Anxiety, fears, anxieties. You're safe in your bed. You're literally safe, but you're dealing with this massive amount of fears, massive amount of anxiety. You feel maybe hounded by this. These are the things that keep us up at night. We can't sleep. We're thinking about things. There's a lot of thinking, possibly overthinking going on here, especially with this yes card showing up here, and the wind that helped us get trapped here. So wind being air and ideas. So Nine of Swords here, this a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears, very common, very normal. Fears weighing on your mind. You are safe, but these fears are hounding you. In your recent past, you've dealt with some anxiety, a little tower of anxiety, a little I don't know. It seems like a structure somehow of anxiety here. And then in your current situation is the King of Coins. This could be you. This could be somebody else. This could be something that you're dealing with. King of Coins, obviously, top of the career ladder, top of the money On his money game, this has taken time, this has taken planning, possibly some precision. There's a lot of wealth here. This is either you, somebody you know, or the vibe around you right now in the current situation. You have what you need. This has been a long-term planning. The King of Coins is always more about bonds and stocks. There's just a lot of slow growth, slow going, slow movement, careful. He's very careful with his money. And planning has gone into something. So this is, a lot of precision, a lot of planning and slow movement. That's the energy right now. Or this could be you, this could be someone you know. Experiencing material success or career success or some sort of success, having been able to materialize something, having been able to create something and make something happen, and sort of sitting on top of that and being, Okay, and then in your inner landscape, we have Seven of Coins here. So Seven of Coins is having put in a bunch of work, which we're seeing in this King of Coins, into something and waiting for the results. Your little doggy heart wants to run forward and move forward into the future, but we're waiting for the results of the work that we've already put in. We're waiting for the fruit to ripen. This is where, you've done the work, and now here you are. So this is what you're thinking about. This is your inner landscape. Maybe you're afraid of having to wait too long for something. Maybe you're, and that you might lose heart, you might lose hope as you wait for a situation, as you wait for, to figure out how you're going to move forward here. But you're not able to move forward in the Seven of Coins either. You're not, the situation is not ripe yet. It's not ready yet. And I think you might be worried about getting stuck here, waiting for fruit to ripen, or you might be hopeful you're waiting in hope. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for this situation that you've already put a bunch of work into to ripen and come to fruition. And you're hopeful, but it's also waiting. There's like a sense of forced patience. Like you're being patient in a way where you are having to tell yourself to be patient, which is where we've already lost our patience once we're having to lecture ourselves on patience. So you're patiently impatient, waiting for something, or you might be worried about having to be too patient and the toll that might take on you when part of you just wants to run forward and move forward into something in the future. What's at issue here is this Four of Wands reversed. This is our 1111 card, leveling up card. It should be a mile marker, a mile post. It has to do with communication. It's supposed to be, the situation ideally would be this mile marker, this point of celebration where we're celebrating how far we've come and starting to plan for the future. It's considered an engagement card, a marriage card. It's just one of those mileposts in life. But that's not happening right now. We're not having there's something that wants to be celebrated but is not able to be celebrated at this point. There might be private celebrations going on, but not public. There might not be any communication about this milepost, about this goal that's been reached. And you could have reached a goal on this path of bringing something into fruition that you're still waiting on, but you haven't been able to publicly celebrate it or really mark it in any way because of whatever reason. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that, but there are many valid reasons for that. So there's been some sort of, and there might be a delay in an engagement. This can be a commitment, a continuing commitment. Like you've already done something. You've already gotten to a certain point, and it's a continuing commitment. That's what we would be looking at here. But there might be a lack of commitment or a lack of communication to. A lack of an ability to celebrate or communicate your commitment to the next steps and going forward with something. So there's either a communication issue going on here, or where you can't communicate your leveling up and your milepost. It'd be like being secretly engaged or something like that, or eloping or something. You've for whatever reason. you're just not able to, you know, have a community celebration or public acknowledgement of this this leveling up. Or there could just be you just haven't hit a mile marker you were hoping to hit at this point, because we are looking at being patiently impatient, and we haven't hit that mile marker yet. I mean, the Seven of Coins is saying, like, I really hope I'm waiting for a reason. I really hope I'm doing this for a reason. And this Four of Wands is like, well, it hasn't happened yet. So is it going to happen? Are we waiting for a reason? Is this fruit actually going to ripen? And some of the decks, you know, you're just kind of waiting. Some of the decks portray the Seven of Coins as having done the farming and you're waiting for it to come up. Well, are these seeds even viable? We don't even know. So there's like a celebration that wants to happen but is not happening right now, or a commitment that wants to happen or you want to have happen but isn't able to happen right now. And so then in your environment, we have King of Cups. There's somebody here. This is a person that you know, male or female, doesn't matter. We're talking more about, the kings are more about, well, they're about the environment. They're about being, I mean, we have two kings here, King of Coins, this career king. And then we have this King of Cups. So this is somebody that you probably know. It could be the vibe in the situation or an opportunity. But they're very zen. They're very balanced. They're very, there's a lot of tumult. A lot of shit's gone on here. And their cup has managed to stay upright, balanced, cool, calm. Look, the winds are like tearing apart this boat. They're tearing apart all of this shit back here. And this king is able to stand on solid emotional ground. He can handle his emotional liquor. He can handle, you know, maybe he's a little bit bomb-proof. Like he's been through a lot, and he can handle a lot of different things going on, and it doesn't upset him all that much. It's just, he's very solid. His emotions are very solid. Even some surprising things can come in, even some painful things, and this king is able to deal with it, handle it, process it. There's a lot of emotional maturity, and that's not necessarily about controlling our emotions. It's about really working with our emotions and allowing them to flow through us and bring us the information that it brings us, our emotions as one of our senses. I like to think of them as just another sense here. And it brings information to us, and then we're processing that information. We're letting that information flow and affect us and be a piece of the puzzle on how we make decisions. So there's somebody here in your environment that has a lot of emotional maturity, has probably been through some shit, as most of us have at some point, as most of us have. So, but they're really able to handle their emotions and their feelings, and they're very stable, very emotionally stable person here. And then we have, in your current situation, your to-do list. This is your to-do list. It's Queen of Cups. Again, we're not dealing with genders here. We're dealing with sort of the realms and the universes in which these have historically been representing. So the queens are very internally focused. They're focused on their inner landscape, their inner universe, right? And this queen is focused on her feelings. How does she feel? I think this is where we're talking about really listening to yourself. How does she really feel? Getting in touch with that, journaling it out possibly. I mean, she's got, oh my God, this is so cute. We have a king and a queen of cups here. That's very cute. Nice counterpart vibe here. So we have this Queen of Cups, and this is your to-do list. Your to-do list is to really get in touch with how you feel, what you love, what you enjoy. Again, we're not necessarily communicating it yet, although the Queen of Cups does typically communicate, except in this deck, I'm seeing a journal locked shut still. Her thoughts, her feelings, and she's just organizing them and really feeling things through here, and very focused on her inner universe and how she feels. And that's your job right now, is getting in touch with how you feel. And that's what I feel like this listening, really listening to your feelings, and getting in touch with how you feel. She's got her own cup. It's got water in it instead of wine, though. So I'm not going to say she's healthfully, I guess, dealing with her inner landscape here, with her feelings. Yeah, really getting in touch with her feelings and with what you love. Okay, pause. All right, here we go. 6 of coins here. This is give and take, reciprocity, flowing. When we ask, we receive. When we receive, we give. There's like this beautiful reciprocity here, this balancing of some sort of scales of there's like a mutual reciprocity going on here. But this is like planned. There's some planned giving, some planned, you know, there's been some calculations. What can I give? What can I do? And then there's some, there's almost like 2 things that you can give towards here, or several things that you can give towards here. And this is selecting. It feels like end of year, December, giving generosity, you know, those end of the tax year giving and selecting. This is a metaphor, selecting what charities you want to give to, sort of, and how you're doing that. You're really feeling your way through that. It's not. I think our mind has done enough here. I think you need to just be feeling your way through something, and then making decisions on where to spend your capital here that you have amassed. This could be. This could be money. This could be efforts, work. Like really going into your heart and really feeling where you want to put your energy, because the coins also represent energy to me, as far as like time and energy. Yeah. All right, Virgo. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, it's never too late. And I like this because this impatience in the sense of how long am I waiting? How long am I stuck here? How long am I stranded in this situation? Really comes through in this card, I feel like. Growing towards rebirth. It's easy to love the butterfly, a symbol of hope and emergence into new life. The path of the caterpillar may seem somewhat less blessed, yet without the caterpillar, the butterfly cannot be. Accept that which is ending so you can open up and receive that which is beginning. This is the flow of life. And I feel like this is a lot of this yes card of moving towards that which is more in flow, and that which brings us more life and makes us feel more alive. All right, Virgo, I hope that reading was helpful for you. Have a great week.